if you're not drinking, then you get asked a lot, oh, what are you drinking? Or why aren't you drinking? Because culturally, most people don't think you can actually socialize without alcohol. Like the number of times I've been in a bar, completely sober, having a great time. Sometimes I start rapping when I have real fun, like not well, but I start like rapping, right? Okay, and so like people come up to me like, oh, hey man, have you got any more stuff? I'm like, what? They're like, yeah, have you got any more, man? I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, come on, man, I know you've got some stuff, right? And they're trying to get like drugs off me, or they think I've been drinking. I'm like, no, man, I'm just sober. Like I'm just having fun. I think it's a real shame that people don't even believe that someone could be having that much fun without alcohol, right? Now, as far as girls asking you stuff, or you go and ask the bartender, you say, oh, I've got to get a soda water with lime, and they look at you like, no vodka? You're like, no. And they're like, oh. Because they're so used to people asking for alcohol. Even the bartender, there was this guy at this bar in Christchurch when I was first learning. Every time I walk up to the bar, he's like, pineapple juice. He was a Scottish guy. Pineapple juice. I'm like, yeah, I just get a juice, right? And he knew that I got a juice. He called me pineapple juice. It's quite funny. But like, so girls will ask you that. Now, again, if you're worried about what she thinks, is she going to think less of me because I'm not drinking? You slip back into that trying to impress her, or worried about what she thinks of you. I want her to think I'm cool, right? So obviously that's a less attractive trait. So if when she says that to you, you sort of say, oh no, oh yeah, I'm just sober driving, like you feel like you got to kind of justify yourself, right? Then obviously you go, oh, this guy's trying to impress me, or he's worried what I think of him. Is that confident? No, right? You could almost argue the real definition of confidence is just not giving a shit what people think of you. Okay? So what you need to do is just realize that not everyone's going to like you. Not everyone's going to be compatible for you. Sometimes people are going to give you shit about stuff. What's more important than that, stopping that stuff happening, is how you respond when it does. Because that's going to tell her like what kind of guy you must be if you don't feel you need to impress her, or you don't feel you need to like, justify yourself to her if she thinks or teases you about something or asks you about something and you're trying to fit in, right? So that's really powerful. Like if a girl says, oh, why aren't you drinking tonight? And you're like, oh, because you've already lost, right? She's already like, oh, this guy feels like he's a bitch, basically, right? And so yeah, just by being congruent with who you are and being okay to realize that not everyone's going to like you, or not everyone's going to agree with you, or that shows so much confidence.